Hello YouTubers and welcome to yet another blind tasting with
the Jarl of Yeast,
aka my dad, and of course Peter, the master of Hoppets. So what, 2 years ago we did the first blind tasting?
Yeah.
And then no, with the quadruples.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And we haven't done one since then. So it's every 2 years we do blind tastings apparently. Like the last time we did it, last time it was quadruples, and we had these kind of 3 quadruples, famous quadruples. And we battled out to see which one we liked the most. And it turned out Dad liked Westvleteren 12 the most, and I liked Rochefort 10. The other contestant was St. Bernardus App 12. So from the same breweries, we now have their doubles. So a different style. We got the Westvleteren 8. We got the cap here because, as you know, Westvleteren doesn't have a label. And then we got the Rochefort 6 and the St. Bernardus App 6. And I think, yeah, this is 8%, this is 7.5, and 6.7%. So quite different alcohol volume, but they're all doubles. And also a big thanks to Belgium, who provided the beers for this blind tasting. If you want to try any of these, you can get them on the shop. So which one should we start with? The one right here, or I guess we'll start with number 1.
We start with number 1.
Yeah. So that is like the darkest one of them, I think. Yeah. It's almost black. Oh, it smells like rye bread. It almost reminds me of the cake we just had.
Yeah.
We had a rye bread cake Dad made. It's actually Dad's birthday party today, so happy birthday to Dad, to the Jarl. So, but yeah.
Yeah, it's rye bread.
Yeah. It smells really nice. What do you smell like?
I smell the grain. Definitely the grain.
Yeah, like lots of caramel and lots of toffee, lots of dark fruit, like raisins. And
yeah, raisins too.
It smells really nice. I want to try it. It smells like a nice double, so yeah, let's go. Oh, almost like a honey flavor. It really reminds me of the cake we just had. Hoppets cake.
Very bready flavor.
Very chewy.
Also, you pick up the dark fruits, the raisin fruit flavors.
Yeah, and like figs and plums and all that. That's definitely in there. There's a little bit of sweetness to it.
Yeah.
So moving on, this one has no head whatsoever. Number 2. And it's funny, it's a little lighter in color, too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's almost like a ruby red when you hold it up to the light. More sugar.
Much
more sugary sweetness. Yeah. But it's a similar kind of bready, malty.
Not as much as the first one.
No, the first one seemed more powerful, more dominating. Actually, a lot of people say that they prefer Rochefort, or sorry, Westvleteren 8 to the 12. So they actually think this one is better. It's been a long time since I've had that beer. And I've had all 3 before, but I haven't had any of them in ages. So, but yeah, lots of kind of breadiness. I think this is sweeter and more fruity. It's not as much breadiness as the other one, maybe.
I pick up a little smell of yeast.
Yeah, yeah, like the classic Belgian Trappist yeasty flavor. So do you want to taste this one? Huh?
Yeah.
Cheers, and let's give it a go. Much more fruity. The other one was more like caramel and bready heavy. This is like fruity, but also sweet.
Sweet and not as heavy as the old one.
Yeah, yeah, it feels a little lighter. Yeah, it feels lighter. It's got the caramel toffee flavor as the other. This maybe has a little bit of a spice-esque character, like a peppery almost or something like that. But a lot of the dark fruit, raisins and figs and all those flavors. The third one is so much lighter in color. That almost looks like a completely different. Well, it is completely different.
That's an amber.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that is also a very different aroma.
Yeah.
That is like, that almost has a coriander-esque thing going for it. And it's very floral almost.
Not as bready.
And it's got the sweetness and like Belgian candied sugar, but it's not got the kind of dark fruit. Or sorry, like the bready caramel toffee intensity. It smells nice though. You want to try this one?
Yeah, let's try it.
One. So. Huge difference compared to the other 2.
much sweeter.
Yeah, and
much more
brighter.
fruitier.
Yeah, it's like more bright flavors, whereas you see more dark.
Dark and heavy, but this is bright and
Yeah, it's almost
sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in a weird way compared to the others.
Yeah.
Because it's not as complex.
Very, very different taste through the three of them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think these two are the most similar ones, number 1 and number 2, where 3 stands out as
out a lot
lighter. Maybe not as the better beer, but as the most different one.
Yes.
Which one do you like the most of these?
I'm going for number 1.
Yeah, I think I like number 1 the most as well. I'd actually say, oddly enough, number 1, then number 2, and number 3 as the range which I prefer the most.
That's also my range.
Yeah, so it's like, that's the best one, then that, and that.
Yeah.
All are like 90 something grades, if you
No,
agree.
not saying that it's a bad beer.
Oh no, not at all.
No,
but it's just not the best of the bunch here.
The bunch is definitely number 1.
Yeah. So, okay, we're in that. So now I want to guess. Now is the exciting part. I actually think number 1 is Rochefort 8. Oh, sorry, the Westvleteren 8. I think that's number 1. And I'll guess then. Yeah, the other 2s are hard because I don't think.
I think this is the Bernard.
Yeah, I think so too. Because it's like the quadruple we had. It's kind of similar to the yeast profile to the quadruple, and it's lighter because the Ep 12 was also a lighter like beer compared to the other quads we had when we did it last time. So I say like this is the Westie 8, this is the Rochefort 6, and that's the St. Bernardus 6. I think. Yeah. Okay, bottle 1 is in glass 2. Which one was 1? So this is 1. So that's the okay. We were wrong on that one. So St. Bernardus.
That's the one.
That's a St. Bernardus. Actually, yeah. But then I talked about spices and I talked a little bit about clove and coriander.
Yeah.
Then that's the Rochefort 6, I think, because there's a spice thing. Let's see.
Okay.
Bottle 2, which is this one, is So that's correct. So both of our favorite is actually the Westvleteren 8.
Okay.
So according to us, that's the best duo in this blind tasting. So yeah. So we got 1 right.
1 right.
But again, it's been a while since I've had most of these beers, so it's hard to guess. But I was kind of sure with this one because it had more mouthfeel.
Yeah.
And more flavor, and then it's also got more alcohol. So usually when it has more alcohol, you get more flavor. Yeah. So that was another blind tasting for you guys. I'd say like rating wise, this is like a 95. That's like a. So no, that was this one. So I actually like the Rochefort the least, which is surprising.
Yeah.
So we liked Westie 8 the most, then St. Bernardus, and then.
But even so,
still a nice beer.
They are in the
that's still like a 90.
The top 90s.
Yeah, I mean a 90, 95, maybe 92, 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really good stuff, guys. Hope you enjoyed another blind tasting with me, Peter, the master of Hoppets, and
the Jarl of Yeast, and I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, these are fun to do. So hopefully we won't wait 2 years until we make the next one this time around. I'll try and get some more beer for us to blind taste because it's pretty fun to do. So, yeah, guys, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Let us know which one of these beers you prefer. And then we're going to say cheers in some delicious duel. Cheers.
In another.
See you guys in another
beer review.